The Chicago Bears just pulled off one of their most complete performances of the season, and it's turning heads. In their recent win over the Carolina Panthers, they didn't just win, they dominated in every part of the game. The offense moved the ball with ease, and the defense completely shut down the Panthers. It wasn't just about the final score, it was about how they played from start to finish. This game showed that the Bears have the potential to be a real threat. What's even more exciting is that the Bears weren't relying on just one side of the ball. Both the offense and defense were firing at full strength. The offense kept putting up points, while the defense made sure the Panthers had no chance to come back. This win felt like a statement, a message to the rest of the league that the Bears have figured things out and are ready to compete at a high level. But here's the thing, this team might not even be showing us everything they've got yet. With the amount of talent on the roster, it feels like there could be more surprises in store. The pieces are coming together, and if they keep playing like this, the Chicago Bears could become one of the most dangerous teams in the league. And the person at the center of it all, rookie quarterback Caleb Williams. Let's dive into how he's leading this team. Caleb Williams is quickly becoming the face of the Chicago Bears, and it's clear why. When he first started, there were doubts, with many people labeling him as another rookie struggling to adjust. But all those doubts have faded. In just a few weeks, Williams has shown exactly why the Bears chose him to lead the team. His growth has been incredible, and his performances, especially in the win over the Panthers, have silenced the critics. What makes Caleb stand out isn't just his passing ability. Sure, he's shown he can sling the ball downfield with accuracy, but it's how he handles pressure that really sets him apart. He knows how to escape defenders, extend plays, and find open receivers even when it looks like the play is dead. On top of that, he's a threat with his legs. Those 34 rushing yards he racked up in the last game may not seem like much, but each run came at critical moments, keeping drives alive when the Bears needed it most. Williams has already surpassed the expectations that were set for him, outshining previous quarterbacks in Chicago. His ability to adapt to the NFL so quickly is impressive, and if he keeps improving, there's no doubt he could rise to the ranks of the league's top quarterbacks. The best part, he's not doing it alone. Surrounded by a talented roster, Caleb has all the tools he needs to keep pushing this team forward. Caleb Williams isn't thriving on his own. He's got an incredible group of offensive weapons around him that make his job a lot easier. First up is DJ Moore, his top target and a receiver every young quarterback dreams of having. Moore's speed, hands, and ability to make big plays when it matters most have been crucial to the Bears' success. Even if he's not getting the ball as much as he'd like, when it's thrown his way, he makes the most of it. His performance against the Panthers was yet another example of why he's so valuable. He consistently finds ways to create separation from defenders and pull in tough catches, making him an ideal go-to guy for Williams. But Moore isn't the only weapon in this offense. Veteran wide receiver Keenan Allen has brought a steady, reliable presence to the field. Allen's experience in the NFL is invaluable, especially for a rookie quarterback still finding his footing. He knows how to get open, move the chains, and make critical plays when the team needs them most. His football IQ and leadership have helped guide the younger players and given Williams a trusted outlet. Then there's Rome Odunze, a young receiver with loads of potential. While he's still developing and hasn't posted huge numbers yet, his talent is undeniable. Odunze has shown flashes of brilliance, and as he gets more experience, his role in this offense is sure to grow. Having a rising talent like him only adds another layer to an already dynamic group. Tight end Cole Kmet is another key piece to this puzzle. He's become a dependable target for Williams, especially in those tight situations where the Bears need to keep the drive going. Whether he's blocking or catching passes, Kmet has proven his versatility and value to this team. Together, this group of playmakers gives Williams everything he needs to succeed. With the passing game firing on all cylinders, the next piece of the puzzle is the Bears' running game. Let's look at how DeAndre Swift has played a key role in their resurgence. The Bears' passing game has been impressive, but the real change in their offense has come from the improvement in the running game. Earlier in the season, the run game was almost non-existent, which made it tough for the offense to find balance. Defenses were focusing heavily on stopping the pass, knowing the Bears weren't much of a threat on the ground. But that all changed when DeAndre Swift found his rhythm. Swift has become a key player in this offense, giving the Bears a much-needed boost on the ground. After a slow start to the season, he's turned it around and is now making defenses think twice about stacking up against the pass. His ability to find holes and break off big runs has completely shifted how teams defend the Bears. When Swift is running well, it opens up everything else for Caleb Williams and the passing attack. The impact of a strong running game can't be overstated. With Swift gaining yards and keeping defenses honest, Williams has more time in the pocket and more space to work with. It forces defenders to stay alert for both the run and the pass, which makes it harder for them to predict the Bears' next move. Swift's resurgence has balanced the offense, making the Bears a more dangerous and unpredictable team. But the running game's success isn't just about Swift. The offensive line has stepped up too, creating more running lanes and giving Swift the space he needs to make plays. As a result, the entire offense is clicking in a way that wasn't possible earlier in the season. This renewed focus on the run game has been a huge factor in the Bears' recent success. Now, with both the passing and running games working in harmony, the Bears' offense is looking more complete than ever. But let's not forget about the other side of the ball. The defense has been just as important, starting with the dominance of the defensive line. Let's take a look at how they're making life difficult for opposing teams. While the Bears' offense has been making strides, it's the defense that has truly made this team a force to be reckoned with. At the heart of it all is their dominant defensive line, which has been causing problems for opposing offenses all season. Leading the charge is Montez Sweat, who has been nothing short of unstoppable. Sweat's ability to get to the quarterback and disrupt plays is unmatched, and his presence on the edge has been a nightmare for offensive lines trying to contain him. But Sweat isn't doing it alone. The interior of the defensive line has been just as impressive thanks to the efforts of Gervon Dexter and Andrew Billings. These two have been rock solid in the middle, consistently clogging up running lanes and pushing the pocket from the inside. Their ability to stop the run and pressure the quarterback has been crucial in keeping offenses off balance. When Dexter and Billings are holding down the middle, it frees up Sweat to work his magic on the outside, making the Bears' defensive front a well-oiled machine. What makes this group even scarier is the depth they have. DeMarcus Walker has been a steady contributor all season, and rookie Austin Booker is starting to show flashes of his potential. Having players like Walker and Booker stepping up gives the Bears the luxury of rotating fresh bodies in and out, keeping constant pressure on opposing quarterbacks. This kind of dominance up front changes everything for the Bears' defense. When the defensive line is winning battles in the trenches, it forces offenses to play faster and make mistakes. The pressure they're generating has led to more sacks, hurried throws, and turnovers, which is exactly what you want from a defense. With the defensive line setting the tone, the Bears' front seven has been able to thrive. Let's dive into how the linebacker core has been feeding off this dominance and playing fast, aggressive football. The dominance of the Bears' defensive line has paved the way for the linebacker core to take their play to the next level. With the front line constantly applying pressure, the linebackers have been able to play more freely, and the results have been impressive. This group has been flying around the field, filling gaps in the run game, and adding even more heat on opposing quarterbacks. What's made this linebacker unit so effective is their ability to read plays quickly and react with speed. With the defensive line consistently winning at the line of scrimmage, the linebackers are finding themselves in position to make tackles behind the line or stop plays before they can develop. It's a perfect synergy. The defensive line creates chaos, and the linebackers clean it up. This group isn't just focused on stopping the run either. They've been getting after the quarterback too. With the defensive line drawing so much attention, the linebackers have had more opportunities to blitz and get into the backfield. This extra pressure has resulted in more sacks and forced errors from quarterbacks who are scrambling to find any open space. The combination of quick, aggressive play and strong coverage has given the Bears a front seven that's tough to beat. They're not just keeping opposing offenses in check, they're setting the tone for every game. When the linebackers are playing fast and filling gaps, it makes it almost impossible for offenses to establish any kind of rhythm. The Bears' secondary has been the perfect complement to their dominant front seven, creating a defense that is strong at every level. Leading the way is Jaylon Johnson, who has firmly established himself as one of the top cornerbacks in the league. His ability to shut down opposing receivers in one-on-one situations gives the Bears a lot of flexibility with their defensive schemes. Johnson's play has been a huge asset, allowing the Bears to take more risks with blitzes, knowing he can handle his side of the field. But Johnson isn't the only standout in this secondary. Tyreek Stevenson, another young corner, has been steadily improving throughout the season. He's shown he has the talent to be a long-term solution at cornerback, locking down receivers and making plays on the ball. Across from him, Kyler Gordon has also been stepping up, providing reliable coverage and proving to be a tough matchup for opposing wideouts. Together, these corners have given the Bears a lot of depth and versatility in the secondary. And it doesn't stop with the cornerbacks. The safeties have been just as crucial in holding down the defense. Jaquan Brisker has continued to be a rock in the back end, playing with physicality and consistently making key tackles. His instincts and ability to read plays have helped prevent big plays down the field. Then there's Kevin Byard, the veteran safety who was brought in during the offseason. Byard's experience and leadership have been invaluable, and his ability to make plays on the ball has made this secondary even tougher to beat. With the secondary locking down the pass and the front seven wreaking havoc in the trenches, the Bears' defense is operating at a high level across the board. This complete defensive unit is what makes them so tough to play against. As the season continues, the Bears have all the pieces in place to make a serious playoff push. If Williams can keep improving and the defense remains as tough as they've been, there's no telling how far this team can go. The foundation is set for long-term success, and the Bears could be positioning themselves as a powerhouse for seasons to come. Now, it's just a matter of staying consistent and continuing to grow. With the talent on this roster and the momentum they've built, the Bears are a team no one should take lightly. Their journey is just getting started, and fans should be excited to see how far they can go this year and beyond.